Greetings, my fellow Evil Dead survivors. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Project Zomboid episode 30, which originally aired live on Twitch. Yeah, some of these... Okay, so reminder that this fence is not done. I've already fallen through there once. Listen to that. All right, so I'll have 3 ring collector barrels for the farm here. 1 for each row, or 1 for every other row. Yeah, the farm is looking nice. Are these ready to harvest? No, they need another grow phase. Ready to harvest. Okay, so we should be harvesting some crops soon, but not quite yet. For me to put more on the roof, I would need to do stairs, which is 15 planks. I have 5. So let's get some more. Then another thing I could do is let's lower some of my carry weight. This is going to take me a sec, but I just need to unfavorite everything so I can drop it. My god, this... I should have just done a big old blanket unfavorite. Like this, and this. Much better. Okay. Big old pile. Now out of this pile, I do need the saw. I don't need the lead pipe. I don't need the screwdriver. And I do want the cigarettes, because I am smoking one now. Oh, we're already getting trees back where I cut them. Generator noises? I could turn off the generator noises, but then I wouldn't be able to hear for when my generators run out of fuel. So it is a double-edged sword if I turn them down. I am the lumberjack. And that was very risky, because I sped up time while cutting all those trees. What is that? Oh, that's just the post? Something? It's hard to interpret sometimes what I'm looking at here, because it is Z level. So we've got the rain barrels for the farm. Obviously my farm doesn't need me to do anything at the moment because it's being watered. So let's get stairs to the roof so that I can plumb a sink, because that is a pretty cool goal. So this is enough for me to build stairs, and I will build stairs like oh, big old hiccup. Come on, game, don't die on me. I'll build stairs over here because there's like a nest nook area for him. So 3 more planks. Oh, come on. right there. The speed keys are your function keys. So I'm hitting F6, which is essentially just... F6 is like, finish this task. Speed up time until the task is done. The trouble with that is your character will happily allow zombies to munch on his face if I do that around zombies. All right, here we are. The roof. Yeah, we on the roof. And right as I get up here, the rain stops, because tee-hee. Man, that stairwell just fits perfectly. All right, let me grab my garbage bags. Oh, God. Why are they stacked like this? That was weird. Because they're containers, I know, but... I think some of my carrots might be seed carrots now. All right, and we are going to put down the large ring collector barrels around where I'm going to plumb my sink. So I'm going to have the sink be one square directly under here. All right, let's go get some more wood. So the concept here is I'm going to put a refrigerator here where this light is, and then the sink here. So above the sink will be 5 rain barrels, which is a ton of water. It's more than I'm honestly going to need, but I'm happy to be plentiful. Oh, I'm losing weight again, so let's be careful what we eat. Let's eat soup or peas. It might be worth restarting at about halfway through the stream. Yeah, you're 100% right. Ready to harvest carrots? Okay. Nope, they're not seed-bearing carrots yet. So ready to harvest would yield food, but it would not yield seeds to be able to replant. You want seed-bearing carrots to be able to replant them, which is an important distinction. So yeah, F2 through 6 is time controls. Or up here. Pause, normal, double, triple, and then finish. I already broke everything down in there, didn't I? I forgot about that. This is plenty of wood to finish the task. And then I'm going to have you vote on what to do next. It looks like handrails for stairs, setting up kitchen, are pretty much the only ones. But it depends on if it's with stove or without stove. Because the kitchen with the stove is harder to do than without. Not the sad music. But I should at some point just put the refrigerator indoors and then, you know, whatever. A sledgehammer. Yeah, that's a goal I could work on. And my lack of restarting the game is starting to hiccup badly. Okay, cool. We are done with that entirely. I have spare garbage bags, so I think I'm going to add, I'm gonna add some additional rain catchers for the farm. Because there's really no point in having garbage bags that I am not using. That doesn't really make any sense to me. Nor should it make sense to you. Right, so, another one here. But I'm out of bags. I'm sure I have other bags, but I also have a stack of wood that I can use. All right, I'm going to pause for a second while I type up some additional goals. So here's the polls. What to work on next. Make sure I didn't miss any. So there is some redundancies, so the poll won't perfectly reflect. Oh, and food prep. For food prep, I'm just going to say, like, yeah, that'll work. Okay, let me pause that. That's probably all that we need for the rest of the stream. And there's the projects that I'll be working on. Those 6. While you vote on that, I'm going to see if there's any more garbage bags that I've misplaced that I might be able to use for carpentry. It's going to take me a minute to search all these boxes for misplaced garbage bags, but gives you a chance to vote. And yeah, organization would be nice if it got voted on. What I can do for right now is, like, at least grab the clearly it is food, so I know where that goes. Also grab the gardening spray, because that, I would say, is part of food prep, maybe? A bit of a stretch, but it is technically food prep, working on the garden. Ooh, we got some wine I misplaced. Here's a garbage bag, but 1 is not going to be enough. I would need 1 more. I don't think I'm going to find it. Nope. This is the last one. Okay. Yep. No more garbage bags. So I'm just shy of 1 garbage bag for another set of rain catcher barrels. Looks like Finish the Plumbing for the Kitchen is going to be the winner. Keeping in mind that, of course, I don't have the electrical skill yet. I am about 200 or 167 experience short of being able to move being able to move a stove. What I'm gonna do... I do hear zombies, though. Or something. Something's making noise. Do you hear that, guys? What is that noise? Is that a zombie? I might want to do a perimeter check, but it is close to nighttime, so maybe I don't. I feel like the zombie survival trope of like, oh, he who goes out at night dies. Okay, everything in this inventory should be favorited. Save and check. Alright, let me get a... Oh, one other thing that I could use is to move... God, something is whistling at me. Add a door just in case. Yeah, I could add a door. Add a door on the top of the stairs. Well, the stairs already have a door, but I would add a door, like, towards the bedroom, maybe. So, for that, I would need the hinges and a handle. And they're probably somewhere in these boxes. Yeah, here's 2 hinges. And a knob. Then I would need 4 planks. Why is my light out? Why is the light out? Why are all the lights out? No, this one's not out. I don't know. That's strange. Maybe it's because I put the bed here? Well, either way, let's do a... I'm actually going to do a full quit to desktop because I've been hiccuping like crazy in the game. Having micro freezes, and if I was in the middle of combat, that could be bad. So I will back up everything. The bed conflicts you guys? Yeah. That makes the most sense. So I might need to move the bed or something. It's not too far away, but the bulb wouldn't blow out. The only way for light bulbs to get damaged is if light bulbs are your headlights, and you run into zombies or you hit something with your car. That's how to damage light bulbs. As far as I know, I don't think there's standard wear and tear. Wife did just steal Yoda. He needs to go outside. He needs to pee. All right. So, plumbing. Plumbing for kitchen will be next. Where's the Yoda pee cam? No. Just no. Moving the light would be easiest. Oh, great. I woke up in a panic. Okay. Well, that's cool. There's nothing out there. I'm just panicked. Fine. You know what? I will sleep in my tent. You want to be less panicked? That's fine. Oh, I'm not tired enough to sleep. Oh, you know what? I know why the light's out. I know why the light's out. because I turned off... I think it's linked... It might be linked to another room. And it turned off, like, a lot of lights. I'll double check that in a sec. But I think that's a pretty reasonable explanation here. So let's see if that's the case. It's not off, just covered in moths. Hello, zombies. Now would be a good time for you to eat me. I think it's linked... Oh, not to that. I think it's linked to this light switch here. And as a result, when this light switch is flipped, it turns off all of them. So this water dispenser is... Alright, is there a full one here? So if there's a full one, I'll move it upstairs. I missed a hydrate. Alright. Hydrate in just a sec. Alright, no, I don't have any full water dispensers, but this one's the closest to full. Hi, duckies. You know, the ducks honestly should be upstairs at this point. No good reason for them to be downstairs. Now, it's 1 in the morning, so it's going to be really, really dark, so I shouldn't do a perimeter check in this... in the dark. But did that fix my lighting problem? No, it didn't. Okay, so I guess it is just, like, interruption or something from the bed. I would move the bed, but, we're gonna do like a little seance rubber ducky circle. I would move the bed, but the problem with moving the bed is it might break in the process. So the question to you all is, if it does break, what happens if it breaks? I'm just gonna disassemble it now. There's only a 22% chance of it breaking. No, okay, I can move it. All right, so that answers that. I'm just gonna place the bed in the corner here, I guess. So let me put the microwave down. I don't have a kitchen for it yet. This light doesn't even seem to exist. I don't know what's going on. But a bed in the corner is fine. Nobody put Ashley in the corner. Well, see, the beautiful thing about being in the corner like that is... if I get attacked somehow in the middle of the night, at least I have fewer areas or fewer angles to be cautious about. All right, lamp, what's your problem? Maybe I do need to put a light bulb in it. Let's see. They do get destroyed over time. I didn't think that it was a damaged light bulb, but that's clearly the sort of more obvious solution here. Okay. Now, will you go to sleep? Wunderbar. All right, working on plumbing. That is my current project. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is to set up some bar elements so I can actually install the sink anywhere. Let's get rid of the flashlight. Yeah, the bulb just blew. That was an overcomplicated, just turn it off and turn it on again type of thing. So let's take all these planks. Well, all but one. Here, take the last one. Wow, I'm almost carpentry 8. So let's do a bar corner here. I'm gonna want to leave space for a refrigerator. And then I'm also gonna want to leave space for a stove. So now with that set up, the chrome sink was in here, right? Well, if it was, and no, it is not in there. Here it is. Place item, chrome sink. There it is. And then plumb chrome sink. Done. And then if you take a look at the chrome sink here, I have access to 400 water, which is the plumbing upstairs. So I can drink from it. I can fill water bottles from it. I can take water from the sink and put it into my my water storages. Why is it not tainted? It just isn't. Magical plumbing. It's like I've installed like reverse osmosis. That's all I can say. It just is the way it is. So there's plumbing. Very, very basic plumbing. I think it would look nicest if the refrigerator was on the other side. So let me empty up this refrigerator so I can move all this stuff. And most of the stuff that's in the refrigerator is not even stuff that needs to be, like, none of it was even need to be refrigerated. But that's besides the point. Oh, except for the eggs. So the stuff that should be refrigerated, I'll put over near where it's going to end up. And then eventually these boxes are just going to be all of my dry goods and non-perishables and whatnot. You know, just giant, you know, all of my non-perishables and stuff like vinegar. Bourbon. And then in the bar elements over here, what I could do is I can have, these are also storage. I'm going to have things like bowls, knives, cups, things that will help me cook. So kitchen knife and, you know, spices honestly should be over there too. Because you cook with spices, so they should be under the bar element, or in the bar elements. So let me, salt and pepper. I guess sugar sort of is a, because you add that to like tea or whatever. So things that I use cooking will be moved over there as well. Honey, ketchup. Alright, nice. Peanut butter for sandwiches? No, that would be more of a meal. That's more pantry than near the sink. Frozen melted ice cream. That can come out. And let's pick up this, this white industrial fridge. And place it indoors, finally. Wonderful. All right, the mayonnaise and the eggs go back inside the fridge. I'm also going to want to move my popsicle freezer over as well. But because I don't have enough I don't have need of a lot of frozen storage. I don't need to install it because it would draw power from the grid. I just should have my popsicle freezer up here for when I need it. And then also adding bar elements to put the microwave and stuff like that up. Ready to harvest, so that's not quite ready. Yeah, these aren't seed bearing yet. But they're obviously well watered. Well. Yep, very well watered. All right, so another run for some wood to finish off this project. And I'll just do one stack of wood because I don't really have to carry weight for more. You thought that was a vending machine? No, it's an industrial fridge. I used to have a vending machine in this base, but I broke it down. I disassembled it. I was a little worried that my generator would power it up. And the more things that you add to your generator, the more fuel it uses. It actually calculates fuel usage. Oh, I don't have an axe, so I have no idea how I was going to cut down the tree there with my laser vision. That's not going to work. I am going to lighten my load. There. Put your farm rain barrels on the 3rd floor roof too. I already have so many farm barrels up there. I don't need it. Comrade. I have 5 rain barrels on my roof. Large form rain barrels. So I have, like 2K water storage on the roof already. Oh, dang it. And Highland Timber. Howdy. Howdy, howdy. I'll show you my roof in a minute. Well, we've got a lot of water storage already. Yet no handrails. Nope. It needs to be voted on. If it ain't voted on, I ain't doing it. Them's the rules. There goes my lungs. All right, there we are. I should cut down the whole forest? Well, it would have to be, again, a goal. I don't know how many times I have to iterate this, but if you think there's something I should do, I listen to democracy. Yep, comrade. I listen to democracy, not calling comrade specifically out, but we all voted that I work on plumbing in a kitchen area, so I work on plumbing in a kitchen area. If there's something that you think I should work on, use channel points. And right now it's paused because I'm currently working. But use channel points to propose it as a goal, and if it wins, it wins. And that way, I'm just working on what the majority wants me to work on. And it's, you know, it's more straightforward for me. Yeah, the trees do grow randomly, so I can't just cut down a whole forest and expect it to regrow. It would just regrow some of it. But anywhere there's grass and dirt, it can regrow. All right, I, unfortunately for me, left my saw behind. Let me just take all of this back. I think I have enough wood to finish off the project, so I'm gonna put my wood axe away. This wood axe is almost broken, though. It's not a lot of condition left, but it served me pretty well. Oh man, I've been walking around with logs the whole time. Oof. That's gonna be some damage. Minor damage. Alright, and more bar elements. So these are just for microwaves and stuff like that. General storage. And that's probably big enough. And the rest of these logs I can saw for later. I'll just leave them in the middle of the room for when I want to use them on the next thing. So let's take a look. Filling my water bottle with fresh, wonderful water. And then I'll give you a little tour of the people that just dropped in so that you know what's up, know what's going on. Here is my farm. We have 4 large rain barrels for the farm. I am out of garbage bags, so I cannot add any more. The farm is almost ready to harvest. It is not seed bearing yet, but it's close. Young tomatoes. So the tomatoes, radishes, and potatoes aren't ready, but the carrots and cabbage are almost ready. And then on my roof here, I've got 5 large rain barrels that are just about full of water, all ready to be tapped for the plumbing. So I've got plenty of water to plumb from. What else? I just moved my... I don't have the electrical skill for a stove yet, so I would put the stove in maybe in one of these bar elements. Actually, I'm going to disassemble this corner for where the stove will go. I'll make room for it. Where'd my nails go? Wow, I'm low on nails. I should pop another, nail box open. Okay, I'm gonna make it came in second place, so I'm gonna make the executive decision of right now I'm gonna be working on getting my electrical up so that I might be able to get some beautiful cooking done here. So, trying to think about how I want to go about doing that. Probably the best way to do it is just to drive back to... Oh, that's funny. There's some random socks in one of these garbage bags that I had. Probably the best way to do that is to drive back to the houses that I was starting to clear and just keep disassembling electrical. I could grind it out the boring way, which is to just install lights and uninstall lights continually, but I'm not going to be doing it that way. It's productive in terms of skill gain, but is not productive in terms of like actually getting projects done. A shelf above the sink for soap and the like. I can get that done once I get the stove in. I think a stove is a more important feature of a kitchen than a shelf. Given the time, I don't know if a stove is a reasonable goal. I'm surprised that farm is not ready to go though. Oh, is there any? No, I don't think there's any electrical left in the gas station anymore. Ooh, let me stop here. That's kind of a lot of zombies. And my truck definitely cannot survive any head-on collisions. Man, these guys are falling quick. So this was the house I cleared, correct? I guess some zombies wandered in. Yeah, I don't install mods for the sake of mods here. There has to be a real good reason for me to use mods, for me to consider it. And there is no mods used here. More bullets. All these soccer moms packing heat have me a little worried. What kind of neighborhood was this before the zombie apocalypse? I didn't know Muldrug was such a rough neighborhood. Well, but, you know, it is the South, so handguns make sense. But even if you were to carry around a handgun with you, would most people that do everyday carry of handguns also don't have a giant box of ammunition in their pockets? Unless they're headed to the range or whatever. Because a large box of bullets kind of weighs a lot and doesn't really fit in the pocket all that nice. How heavy is this? This is a half-pound box of bullets? It's not that big, but still. Most people... I'm surprised this game doesn't have the concept of... Well, it does. Some of the guns that you loot will have just spare magazines. But none of the... None of what I looted so far is just spare magazines. God, this neighborhood is covered. Silly zomzoms. Although, to be fair, if I've proven anything, I've proven that ash here is very edible, as my diet is mostly ice cream and pork chops and ham. Yep, see? More bullets. And a magazine. Which I'll take later. I really like how I'm not even really sneaking or anything. They're trickling at me like by 2s and 3s, which is just so considerate. Also, for the record, that was my 906th zombie. Because I'm sure there was people wondering how many I've killed. Not quite 1,000 yet, but closing on it. Oh, I need a cigarette. Do blunt weapons increase the chance of knockdown? Some blunts do, yeah. Not all blunt weapons, but there is a knockdown statistic on weapons. So some weapons have a really high knockdown chance, like sledgehammers. Are you alive? Or are you dead? Did you drink yourself to death? Because you are... Alright, so this is a little bit of a... broken mechanics here. Oh, there's some wine left in here. There is no way that radio over there should still have batteries. So, master farming, do I need it? I do. And fishing intermediate, I do not. But because I've never explored up here, this is the first time I've come this close to this house. This radio has only been in existence for shorter than the 1 month and 20 days. So let's tune into the emergency channel. I will eventually disassemble that, but I'm just sort of curious what the radio has to say to me before I disassemble it. Oh, here's another radio. Another way to level up my electronics is for me to make stuff. Like, actually build electronics. You know, use my... Oh, don't sprint. Use my skill. This microwave looks much nicer than my microwave that I have. I guess it's still gonna rain. So we're not done with the rain. Okay, thank you. And... Oops. Disassemble. So if I wanted to use electronics, the way to do that would be to go into my crafting menu, go to electrical, and figure out what I can make with the stuff I've made. So like, if I had an amplifier, electric wire, and aluminum, I could make a makeshift radio. Or, you know, if I had a noisemaker, a crafted timer, and duct tape, not that I would want to use my duct tape that way, I could make like a noisemaker, so on and so forth. And the makeshift radios are probably some of the cheapest that you can sort of replicate over and over and over. So it might be wise for me to start collecting all of the sort of electrical components that I find in order to make radios and whatnot. What are the chances that Ash is actually a zombie and everyone else is... I'm just running around killing the living? I don't know. It could be a crazy delusion. I won't rule that out. I gotta be a little careful, though, because Ash... Oh, look, the ivy overtook the window. Ash is getting a little tired here. Oh, crud. Did that hurt me? Nope. I didn't remove the glass. I just jumped through a window. Well, this house had a bunch of C's. Ooh, beef jerky. Where was that? Yes. Yep, there was a grill. If I have electricity, I don't really need to worry about a grill too much because I'll be using electric stoves rather than charcoal grills, but it's not a terrible idea to have one. If I want to pull the car close and load it up. Let's look at the crafting menu again. Makeshift radio, craft one. So, taking a look at the skill here. I didn't mouse over in time, but I can tell you the skill jumped as a result. And then, you know, I can place it and break it down again. And look at it. So beautiful, isn't it? My little baby. My baby radio. So I need one more aluminum for another makeshift radio. So let's pull... This will be what I do for the last of this stream. I'm going to pull the car up and grab the grill. And I am jogging to do it. Which, yeah, I'm winded now. I'm still in the 90 kilo range. How's the plumbing still working? It's not. It's just that there's like a little bit of water left in the pipes. But I wouldn't be able to just keep drawing water from it. Eventually it would be empty. But sinks and showers and... Ooh, hi there. Sinks, showers, you know, all things that used water, you can draw, I don't know, let's say about a half liter or a liter's worth of water out of before they go. Oh, hi! I didn't realize that there was a bit of a party here. And I'm tired. So if I'm tired, let me take beta blockers for the panic. And vitamins for the tiredness. Oh, boy, I just walked into more zombies. Good job, me. I've turned a small problem into a bigger one. Hello, zombie. Excuse me. Y'all zombies know I'm on a schedule, right? You're kind of ruining the schedule with your whole swarming me. Oh boy, it's just snowballing now. Alright, I would say we're in for some red light. Battle mode. Oh, there's zombies behind me. I don't like that. Nope, forget it. Too many. That there is a swarm. That is a ash dies swarm. I'm exerted and hungry, and there is just too many of them. So we leave that alone. Luckily, the vehicle's still running. Bye-bye, swarm. Stupid bushes. Didn't need the grill anyway. It ain't worth the fight at night while I'm tired and exhausted. The more negative moodlets you have, the more dangerous every engagement is. And tired is one of the worst ones because it makes you sloppy. And it requires a lot more hits to kill things when you're tired than if you're not. And then when it's dark, your vision goes down because, you know, the darkness. So mix dark, exhausted, and tired, and you've got one bit up to hell survivor who will not survive, who will die. So. Oops, headlights are still on. Big old no thanks to that. Won't be doing that. All right. Switch my helmet. Propane grills are a waste of propane anyway, because, yeah, I could second that. Propane is more useful for metalworking than making food with. Ready to harvest. Okay, so I guess the gods have not seen fit to give me yielding food yet. But that's all right. Let's put everything away. I did get some good stuff. I also got a fancier microwave, so that's cool. And a farming book that I didn't have before. That will be useful sometime way in the future. And I leveled up my my electrical a little bit. Just a little bit. Wait, do I have... Oh yeah, here's my other beta blockers. At some point, I probably need to set up like a medicine cabinet as well, because I don't definitively have one of those. Okay, I have emptied. Microwave. Place... Oops. Unpack. Place it... I'll place it next to the sink, because that's not some sort of hazard. So there we go. That's a nicer microwave than the white one I got, I think. Bye-bye, white one. You can pump gas once the power goes out. You just have to power up the pumps. So, I do have a pump. I have a what is it called? A generator over at the gas station, so I can make as much gas as I want. It's a positive feedback loop, as it were. And the very last thing I'll do to end this is let's have some spaghetti. Spaghetti. as a celebration of life, of yet another 5 hours of not being bit and getting stuff done. Because I say what you will, but I got stuff done. Got a whole dang kitchenette. Where is my base? My base is in West Point in the large warehouse. This is the roof of the large warehouse of southern West Point. So let me get over to my bed and save. And that concludes episode 30 of Project Zomboid, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has the information you need. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.